Nikola Tesla was one of the greatest scientific minds who ever lived. And he said that if you want to understand the secrets of the universe, you have to think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. And here's the thing, once you think in terms of frequencies, instead of thinking in terms of just thoughts going through your head, words in your head, once you think in terms of frequencies, then you actually can master your own reality and you can control your future using your mind. You can bend reality using frequencies. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Okay, so how do you learn to think in terms of frequencies? Well, the word frequency is pretty abstract, right? It sounds new age or woo-woo or intangible or abstract. And so for me, once I learned to think in terms of frequencies, everything changed. But first, I had to even understand what that meant to me. What does it actually mean to think in terms of frequencies? Thinking in frequencies, like it's a concept that is different than the way that we are conditioned to think. And so to me, I had to make sense of it first. The word frequency to me is similar or synonymous with emotions. Frequencies, for us to think in terms of frequencies, I believe that it is best to view frequencies as synonymous or equal to emotions. Because when you think about your moods, if you're thinking in terms of frequencies, when somebody asks you, how are you doing? And you feel good, you say, I feel good. You don't say, I am consciously aware that I am in an optimistic, positive vibration. Where you're having a bad day and someone says, how are you? You don't say, at this moment, Bill, I am consciously aware that I'm in a negative vibration. Right? You don't say that. But feelings or emotions, feelings are conscious awareness of vibration. Feelings are conscious awareness of your own frequencies. When I feel good, that is being consciously aware that I am in a harmonious frequency. When I feel stressed, that is being consciously aware that I am in an overwhelmed vibration. I'm consciously aware that I have a constricted and shallow breath and that my heart is beating a little bit faster than usual, and maybe my hands feel a little bit clammy. I'm consciously aware that I am in a frenetic frequency pattern. So once we understand that, then learning to think in terms of frequencies is understanding that your thoughts and where you put your attention, both consciously and subconsciously, are firing cells in your brain that are creating chemical and biological responses in your body instantaneously. Like you could think of the best day of your life right here in this moment, or you could think of the time somebody died and it was really sad, or something bad happened recently, or something really good and exciting happened recently. Maybe you just got married, or maybe you just had a kid, or maybe you just got some good news at work. If you really think of it, even though the situation might have happened last week or 10 years ago, you could recall the memory and feel the emotion. You could feel the sadness. You could feel the joy. You could feel the excitement. You could feel the anger. You could recall a memory and do that. Well, how could you do that if it happened 5 years ago or 5 days ago? And that is because your thinking is creating biological and chemical responses in your body. Those biological and chemical responses are what are creating your emotions. And that sends electrical signals through your brain and through your nervous system. It communicates with all the cells in your body. So when you think stressed, anger, something bad happened, you're worried, in that moment, you are sending electrical signals through the cells in your brain that are firing all these chemical and biological reactions that are communicating to every cell in your body, because every cell in your body, they all communicate with one another. So your thoughts are all doing that, telling every cell in your body, we are currently in a fear state. Every cell, everybody pay attention, get afraid. And on the exact same other side, it's the same with something good. You're so excited. You're excited because something really good that you've been looking forward to has happened at 5 o'clock later today, and you're pumped about it. Maybe you're about to get on a plane and go on a vacation, whatever. It hasn't happened yet, but you're already excited. You fired electrical signals through your brain. It created more dopamine. It created more serotonin. These uplifting chemical responses, they've communicated to every cell in your body that says, we feel good, we feel excited. So all the cells in your body are like, okay, boss says feel good. That is a frequency pattern that you're in. And that frequency pattern is controlled by your emotions. And your emotions and your thoughts have a symbiotic relationship where what you're thinking and where you're focused is creating what you're feeling. And what you're feeling is creating a feedback loop that grabs your attention and makes you think more thoughts that are on the same frequency as the emotions that you're feeling. And that's why when you're having a good day and something dramatic or negative happens, you're just like, whatever, I'm having such a good day, I don't have time for this. And on the flip side, when you've already had a bad day and everything's spiraling, and then all of a sudden somebody took the very last coffee and you're like, it just pisses, it's just, you're pissed. You don't say anything, but you're just like, Bill, drink the last coffee. So little things just like piss you off way more than they should. And that is because you've already created that spiral on that side. Once you understand that your thoughts are really frequencies and your emotions are really frequencies, and everything that you want is just different energies and frequencies, then, like Tesla said, once you think in terms of frequency, energy, and vibration, you have the secrets or the keys to the universe. Then the question is, okay, how do I use this to start to bend reality? How do I start to shape reality the way that I wanted? And Neville Goddard had a beautiful quote on that I think is also the perfect instruction manual. He said, to manifest something, to create something that you want, you have to start to think from it rather than of it. To think from it, you're already there. You're already having the chemical response. You already feel in the vibration, in the frequency pattern of that thing. Whereas thinking of something, like I'm thinking of one day hopefully attracting my soulmate. I'm thinking of hopefully I'm able to get a job. I'm thinking of hopefully maybe one day I'll have X, Y, and Z thing that I want. What you're doing is you're taking your desire and you're pushing it into the future in your own mind. So you're thinking of it. It's some location in etheric space and time out there in the future that you hope one day you will experience in the present, but you don't have it now, but you hope to get there. And hope has a certain frequency. Thinking of something in the future that may or may not come has a certain frequency. Hope, or maybe despair that it might not come, or maybe stress that it may come, but it may not come, and it may take a long time. These all have a certain frequency. That's thinking of it. You're thinking of it. When you think from it, you're already there. When you think from your goal to attract the perfect relationship, when you think from that, what would it feel like? Would you feel love and you wouldn't feel jealous of your ex, right? So when you're thinking from it, you're already in that state. You already feel grateful for love. And you already have released your jealous feelings towards your ex, your anger towards your ex, you're not contemplating what happens if I'm alone. You're not contemplating what am I going to do if I spend the rest of my life alone. You aren't contemplating thoughts like maybe true love isn't out there. You aren't contemplating what is my ex doing? I wish we were still together. Why won't they have me back? That's not being in the frequency of living from it. Living from it is already feeling grateful that good things are happening. Therefore, you're not worried about whether the money's going to come and this is going to work out. You don't have the money that you want right now, but your frequencies aren't, and your thoughts and your emotions are not aligned with your current financial reality. Current financial reality is I don't have the money that I want or I need. But when I'm thinking from my desire of making $100,000, $1 million, I already feel grateful. I already feel excited. I feel like something good's about to happen here pretty soon. I could just feel it. I'm getting excited about it. My frequencies of my thoughts and my emotions are resonating with my goals rather than the absence of them. Because everything is two things, the presence or the absence of your desire. The presence is thinking from it, is being on the frequency of the money, the frequency of the excitement, the frequency of the love, the frequency of friendship, the frequency of good things and miracles and health, the frequency from. And that is how you start to create and control your own reality. Because when you think in terms of frequency, then you begin to control the world around you through manipulation of energy. Because in this reality, the harmonious vibration, whatever you are in harmonious vibration with, that is what's going to attract into your life. So when you think in terms of frequencies, you control your emotions, which shifts your vibratory rate. You are now vibrating in harmony. You are now at the frequency of wealth. You are now at the frequency of relationships. You are now at the frequency of peace and ease. You are now at the frequency of feeling good about your life. You are now at the frequency of no longer being jealous and angry. And when you're at that new frequency, that changes your point of attraction, and the world mirrors back to you a whole new set of realities, a whole new set of frequencies that are matching your own vibration, because you don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. And what you are is a vibration. What you are is a frequency pattern. So if you change your vibration and your frequency pattern by thinking in terms of frequency, then when you change your vibration or frequency, you change who you are. You change who you are being. And because you don't get what you want, you get what you are. And what you are is vibration and frequency. If you change your vibration and frequency to be or vibrate as a different person, a different reality, then you will change your outside world around you, because you don't get what you want, you get what you are. And what you are is frequency and vibration. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. This is Jake with JakeDucey.com, wishing you a beautiful day. If you enjoyed today's video, give me a comment down below that says, I am energy. Comment down below, I am energy. Comment down below, I am energy, if you're with me. If you haven't yet, be sure you get my free success hypnosis. It's jakeshypnosis.com. It's pinned to the comments and in the description right there down below.